Okay, so I'm guessing that you saw the thumbnail and you saw that I made $860 in just 1 week. And that is actually true, all right? So in this video, if you're new to the Spark driving app, I'm gonna teach you some tips and tricks that you should be doing to maximize your profit. You don't wanna miss this video. Let's get started. All right, so this is Jared from Infinite Money, where I quit my full-time job to pursue financial freedom. It has been the best thing I ever did, and I'm glad to share my knowledge and experience with you guys, all right? All right, so if you're new to the platform, congratulations, because this is a platform that you can make the most amount of money compared to Uber Eats or DoorDash, all right? So I've been doing this for about 2 years now, and it has been one of my main source of income, and it has allowed me to save a great deal of money, and you will be doing the same thing too. So let's just get started to the tips that the tips and tricks that you should be doing to maximize your profit, all right? So the first thing that you wanna do is that you wanna make sure that you have a gas efficient car, all right? The car that I drive is a 4-cylinder engine that gets 30 miles to the gallon city driving, all right? Why is this so important? It's important because when you're doing and accepting orders from the Spark driving platform, you will be commuting a vast amount of miles, all right? And it's not uncommon to do at least like 100 miles per day. So you can see how that all adds up. If you do a vast amount of miles, you will have to use some of the profit that you get from Spark and put it into gas. And the more gas that you spend, the more that you will decrease your profit margin, and you don't want that, all right? So the first thing that you should do is always make sure that you have a gas efficient car, all right? The next thing that you want to do is that you want to make sure that you take the most efficient route to your destination, all right? And use Google Maps. When I first started, I used Apple Maps, and the reason why I don't like Apple Maps because it don't show you the numbers for the buildings, especially if you have to go to an apartment, all right? It's very important to know what is the building number, and Apple Maps do not show you the number, all right? This is so inconvenient because I have to search for the numbers, which sometimes could be hidden, and that takes away time. Well, that adds more time to complete the order and to get the next order, all right? So I think, well, it's most important to use Google Maps because Google Maps shows you the number to the building, and you will get straight to the destination in less time, all right? So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, make sure that you always come back to the store right after the delivery. The reason is because most of the orders in my area, they get distributed out on the 38th minute of each and every hour. All right, so that's why it's so important to have Google Maps so that you could complete that order and then come right back to the store to get the next order. Because if you don't come back to the store to get the next order before the 38th minute, then most likely you will have to wait almost an hour to get the next order. So you always want to make sure that you complete the orders in a fast manner, all right, by using Google Maps, and then come back to the store as soon as possible, all right? Tip number 4, make sure that you fill your tank up before you start your Spark driving journey, all right? This is something that I had to learn because I don't like to fill up my tank. I don't know why, but I just don't like filling up my tank. I usually fill up my tank halfway, all right? And I tend to notice that I would have to fill my tank every other day, all right? And then sometimes I have to fill the tank up as I'm delivering the orders. So it increases the time to complete the orders, which decrease my chances of getting the next order, all right? So make sure that you fill up your cars, all right? Trust me, you will love this, even though you have to pay more at the pump, all right? But you will decrease the days that you have to fill up your car, all right? Tip number 5, all right? Make sure that you know the routes around the area that you're at, all right? Meaning that, if you go to the same Walmart make sure that you know the back roads, the shortcuts, all right? Because sometimes the Google Maps will like take you to a path that takes much longer, especially during traffic. I really hate when I have to deliver orders during the rush hour traffic, all right? But since I've been doing this for about 2 years now I know the back roads on how to avoid the traffic and also complete the order in a fast time, all right? Tip number 6, make sure that you don't accept anything less than earning $1 per mile. So for example, all right, if you receive an order that is paying you $20 to go 10 miles, right? So that's pretty good, all right, because you're earning $2 per mile, which is pretty good. Now, if you get an order that's like paying you $15 and that is requiring you to go 17 miles, that is less than earning $1 per mile. So you want to avoid trips like that. For me, my minimum recommendation is to accept an order that's paying you at least $1 per mile, right? Tip number 7, make sure that you don't rush delivering the orders. You want to do it in an efficient time, but don't rush to complete the orders. The reason is because you could get up in a car accident. You don't want that. Even though you're on the clock, just be confident in yourself that you will complete this order. Follow the Google Maps. For me, Google Maps will direct you to the most efficient path to complete the destination. So just take your time, don't rush, because I've seen other drivers, they rush and 2 or 3 of them got up in an accident. So I don't want to see you get up in an accident too. So make sure to slow down, all right? Tip number 8, be friendly to the Walmart associates. The reason why I say this is because if you're friendly to them and they like you, they will do favors for you. Like say like the store is very busy and they see you coming up, they will be willing to help you out more because number 1, they like you. Number 2, you seem like a good person. Number 3, they see that you complete the orders in a fast manner and in a respectful way. Because some drivers, they will come up to the associates demanding the order to come out, and they be so rude. And this is why the associates don't want to help them out, because they're coming in a disrespectful way, all right? But since you are coming in a respectful way, they are much more willing to help you out, all right? So basically, those are some of the tips that will really help you to maximize your profit when you're doing the Spark driving platform, all right? If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down below in the comments section. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.